the latchkey part of the package, Legendary Difficulty Walkthrough for NextGenWalkthroughs.com. Still in the Scorpion tank, just stay in this thing basically as long as you possibly can. So I found out recently that there are collectibles in this. They're data pads. And I talked on the very first video, there's an invisible elite only on Legendary Difficulty that I just couldn't kill. And he is actually carrying the first data pad.
And he is killable.
I just had to use a different strategy to kill him. But there's 2 on every level, at least from what I've been reading on forums and stuff so far.
Yeah.
One of them can be picked up on any difficulty, apparently. And one of them can only be picked up on Legendary.
Per level.
And yes, there's only one that has been found so far on the very last level, the one where you're just kind of running around surviving as long as you can. That's not really a level. Where the way to win the level is to die.
Yeah.
Oh, this part's really tough. I should talk about this.
Spoiler, by the way.
Oh, whatever. There's a bunch of these shade turrets, and your Scorpion is so freaking slow that if one of the ones that shoots the fuel rod shots at you,
the green shots,
like if you get hit by one, that means that 3 or 4 more are like right there about to hit you, and you're just not going to be able to move fast enough to get out of the way of the next 3 or 4. So this is pure memorization. Like I know where all the shade turrets are on here, because there's just no way to react fast enough with this slow moving tank to like get a jump snipe on them. And I don't have like a sniper rifle, so you can't just like hop out of the tank, snipe them, and then get back in the tank and then use the tank to kill the ghosts and the other shade turrets that just do like the plasma blasts. So
now these data pads you're talking about, what are they?
Well, first, they don't get you any achievement, and they don't apparently unlock anything that I know of yet. From what I've read...
What happens when you get one?
They give you a little bit of backstory.
It's like an audio log?
Yes. If you liked getting the audio logs for the extra story and the extra kind of craziness that they revealed, then you will like getting the data pads, because they're certainly crazy.
And what if you liked them for the achievement?
Then you won't like getting these. They're pretty creatively hidden. It seems like the legendary difficulty one is very creatively hidden, and the easy one is almost along the main path. And like, if you didn't like, the funny thing is, I know I saw some of these things on my times through the game. I just didn't walk up to them and press B.
Oh,
like
really?
I could have got them before. I just kind of like walked right past it and thought, oh, that's a piece of trash on the ground.
Yeah,
that's nothing there. And then going back later, I was like, oh, well, what do you know?
That wasn't a piece of trash. Well, it was a piece of trash.
It is
an audio piece of
by
trash.
our definition. Well, no, they're not audio.
Oh,
it's just text. It's like 5 pages of text. Well, not like pages. It's like 5 paragraphs, maybe. It's not very much.
Well, they should be audio.
Yeah.
Logs.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess they...
Now, it's weird. There's like some weird sounds going on in the background. And it almost sounds like audio played in reverse. So,
God, that sounds kind of scary.
So I'm going to use a little video editing magic, like play with the sounds. Or I guess I can just do that in Audacity, the audio editor. And like reverse the tracks and see if maybe it's saying something.
Yeah, that'd be scary.
Why would that be scary?
I don't know. It always seems like horror situations where there's like people talking backwards in Latin, and it's like blah, and they play it back. Red rum, murder.
Yeah, it didn't really scare me at all. The weird. It just sounds like alien language almost. Oh. And I thought maybe I don't know. The only thing I can do that I could think of doing to the audio is, I don't know, speeding it up, slowing it down, or reversing it. So, I don't know.
Like that Missy Elliott song.
No. I hate that song so much. So this is a pretty tricky part. There's a lot of jackals with the needle rifles up these stairs. Hope you saw me pick up that plasma turret from before.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to carry it around and use it as long as possible just to conserve ammo. And there's 3 different floors right here, and they all have dudes on them. So when you just start to walk up a ramp a little bit, you really you expose yourself to all sorts of different angles every step you take.
Do you still
Someone
have the
will be
hologram?
watching you. Yes, I still do have the hologram, and you also have 3 teammates right next to you as well. But they're running the jackals are running around a lot. It's very easy to just get shot in the back when you're aiming at somebody on this section. So be very patient. You're gonna end up killing most of the dudes on where I'm standing right now, because they just basically come to you. You might have to step forward a little bit just to kind of trigger them. And I'm still not using the hologram like I should. It's still not a reflex. I talked about that before. Oh, holograms definitely in multiplayer.
Nice.
People are not used to seeing it yet, and I'm still not used to seeing it yet, so every once in a while I'll run up to a hologram and melee it in the back or just start sniping one from far away.
Yeah.
But
is there any dead giveaways that it's a hologram?
Apparently their name does not show over their head. I just heard that on the Giant Bombcast today, and I haven't played
Confirmed.
it. I haven't confirmed that yet, but and when you shoot it, just like in single player, it kind of fades for a second. Have you noticed that? When they shoot the hologram, it kind of static distorts, like in the
a
ring.
hologram?
Like a hologram. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope.
Yeah.
It's not a solid picture, and it kind of fades, and then after a second after shooting it, it goes back to looking solid. So you have to be kind of aware, and you should be able to notice after one shot that it's not legit.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty effective on sniper maps, I've noticed.
Just because you're so far away.
Just because you're so far away, and on sniper maps, well, and by sniper maps I mean sniper game types where everybody has a sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm.
When you throw it out, it draws their fire, just like Chad was talking about on the podcast. It draws their fire, so then not only...
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Jumping for fun?
I'm jumping because I'm slowly walking through this level with a huge turret, and I'm bored.
Why don't you roll?
You can't roll.
Oh.
What? Rock and or roll? No. Yeah, I can't roll. There's no... They don't have that
Zelda
elite...
or...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that drives me nuts in Zelda when it's faster to walk through the levels by just rolling constantly by hitting
You roll up the stairs.
Yeah, and then you roll into a wall. Actually, that's kind of fun. That does keep it entertaining, running long distances by just tapping A to get there faster.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's still a lot to learn for multiplayer. So
is there an engineer around here?
There is an engineer because they have those purple shields, and I don't think I realized that yet. But he's in the back of the room. I saw him on my map, but I don't know why I'm not shooting him. That should be the first thing I do.
Yeah. I didn't realize... I played the whole game without realizing what that purple overshield was coming from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, multiplayer, it's freaking great. This is a multiplayer map. Oh, you talked about this before. The Ivory Tower,
Yeah.
It is a map.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it is one of the maps. I don't know the name of it. I haven't even played it yet, but I was talking with Timmy last night, and I was telling him, yeah, Ivory Tower is in one of the games. Or in one of the single player levels. He just said, oh, yeah, it's a map. Played it before.
Oh.
It's a multiplayer map.
Nice. I liked Ivory Tower a lot.
Yeah,
so.
Now, on single player, a lot of these dark areas, in multiplayer, they're light. And I didn't like the look of it on the flying level because it was so dark. And Ivory Tower is so bright, and it had the palm trees
and the big
in it.
windows.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just have to wait and see what that's like for competitive.
Well, you already know the layout, which is half of being good.
That is true. There's still a lot of jumps, and I noticed that there's a couple jumps that you can't make on this game that you could on Halo 2.
Huh.
Like, and I don't know if there's air vents yet, but we'll find out.